thing and turn it into a
Okay,
game.
so shitty thing happened. I clicked the wrong thing, and my video cut off. So I'm gonna do my intro again. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. I'm your host, you, David Daddy. Don't come to the last one though. All right, I'm back. That was faster.
So wait a minute,
Go ahead.
For the character's picture, should I also put in her human form, or is she being introduced in
Not
this
just
form?
yet. You don't know. Your character doesn't know about her human form yet.
Oh, okay.
Roya actually. Sorry, Ametsa doesn't remember anything.
Okay, because I was just wondering, because I just kind of remember that Roya was her original form before, so.
Mm-hmm. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Perfect. Morgan, you awaken. Your eyes heavy. Your body just feels like it's pushed onto the ground. Not violently, but very relaxingly. Like you had a very good rest. You unfortunately don't remember anything from your past.
I'll just kind of lay there, but kind of try and see if I can kind of see around me of where I can kind of peek through. Well, I'm just kind of just taking it all in.
Sorry, I have to get my, There we go. Alright, there. Okay. What did you say?
Then Roy would most likely just kind of lay there and see if she can see anything along to the ground wherever she can kind of see in her angle. To kind of take everything in for a moment.
You do have your eyes shut, but you can open your eyes, of course.
Yay! I forgot to open my eyes.
You open your eyes to see, off in the distance, a very, pristine-looking house. You're in a grassy field.
Do I see anything else around me?
No. It's a plains.
Thing?
It's a plains. Off in the western direction, the wind is blowing, and you can see a large forest. Everything around here looks so inviting and relaxing and calming.
Can't wait to see it get ruined. Look, I want to look around, see if I find anything maybe shiny or interesting to bring around along with me, maybe.
You said you want to look around?
Yeah. See if I see any objects around.
You'll learn one day. Alright, let's look around.
Not that kind of look around. I just mean if I spot anything on the
Nope,
floor.
that is the key fucking word.
Oh, yeah.
This is why players would yell at you for using that phrase.
I don't know any other wording. I have a limited vocabulary.
Don't blame me.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming myself because I have a stupid vocabulary.
Morgan, the hair on the back of your neck starts to stand straight up. Alrighty, hold on. As the feeling goes down.
Huh?
Everything relaxes. Your body untenses, and you relax.
Hey, I'm gonna look forward and go over to that house while I go look for another type of vocabulary.
Start walking towards the house, and again, everything seems so inviting and calming and almost like zen. Like nothing can go wrong.
I want to dance now. Just have Roya just dance her way over and spin around, dancing over to that house.
start dancing and skipping over towards the area, the house. Sorry, I'm just looking for something real quick.
All right.
Yeah. You start walking again?
Okay.
Oh,
yep.
yeah, you're dancing. You're dancing and just skipping towards the home.
This is gonna be fun.
It is. It is such a peaceful... It's such a peaceful time outside. It's so calm, you can't even hear the wind blowing. There's just a tiny, slight breeze.
Do I see any kind of like a rock or stone or anything?
You see a few pebbles just scattered around every now and again.
No crystal, no weapons.
There's nothing.
Rats.
Everything, matter of fact, the field looks mowed. Almost like it was, like, mowed, like taken care of.
Recent. Oh.
As you, sorry, not as. I gotta stop buzzwords. You walk up to see a kind of stairwell, a staircase, leading up to a patio. And into the patio is obviously the front door. It's one of those elevated homes that has an underside and stuff like that.
Do I notice anything about it?
No, other than the fact that it is well taken care of. No, you notice nothing about it.
Roya's just gonna shrug and just go up to the door and knock. I'm surprised I haven't gone to a fight yet, despite my horrible wording.
As you just on the front door, for like a minute and a half, you don't hear a response other than somebody just kind of jiggle the doorknob a little bit. And it just keeps jiggling.
I'm gonna jiggle back. I'm gonna either knock the same pattern or I'm gonna start jiggling as well.
As you just hear as she just, this seemingly lady gets up and answers the front door, and she looks like this.
Interesting.
She looks at you eye to eye and just fully shocked, like a full shocked face. She just, hello?
Hi, so nice to meet you. I have no idea where I am, don't know how I got here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, am I supposed to be here? Can I come inside or?
Yeah, you can come in, and yes, you're supposed to be here.
Okay, awesome.
Oh my gosh. She just, like, whispers, oh my gosh, to herself, just...
Just like, this person really trusts.
Yeah.
I don't know what that woman expected. Someone to go into the woods, get lost in the plains of moly grass. Maybe break into the house. Did someone break into the house last time? Was I supposed to break in the house? I will break into the house if I have to.
Morgan, you are slowly taking this and devolving it. Just slow it down a little bit. I love that music.
I'm gonna see if I can. Can I? Bloop, 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 bloop.
Can you what?
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Morgan, can you... You okay?
You knew.
You okay?
Yeah.
The only thing that you remember... sorry, I should have kind of specified. The only thing that you really remember is your name. The lady who walked you in says, Ametsa, how did you get here?
I have no idea how you know my name yet, but I just kind of woke up in the plains, and I just kind of saw your house and walked over. Isn't that fun? Such a coincidence.
Yeah. Go sit on the couch. I'll be right back if that's okay.
Of course, of course. I'll walk over
There's
to-
3 couches over here.
Okay.
Besides this is a fire.
I'm gonna do the one in front that faces to the fire, and I kind of want to look around, see if I notice anything interesting.
Okay, well, luckily you're in a house, so look around doesn't do anything to you. So, you start looking around and notice it is all super polished. What's your intuition? Your intuition can put together that she does all of this. She takes care of everything.
You're a very clean lady, you know that? You do really well with your house and home and everything.
Thank you. She starts walking off, into another room. Off to the side. Which your vision cannot see, so. Oops.
I was about to say something, but I'm just gonna let you kind of do that real quick.
Looks like shit.
No. I wasn't gonna comment about what you were doing.
What? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I want Ametsa to get a little distracted and try and see if she can touch the fire.
See if she can touch the fire?
Almost, not like full on, just one small finger to kind of feel the heat of the fire.
Oh, you're gonna have to get off the couch for that.
Yep, I'm getting off the couch and I'm kind of scoot over to it.
Okay. You scoot over and try to touch the fire?
Just
Or, like, get close to it.
get close and slightly.
The closer you get, the more you can feel the heat. Like, you can put together, obviously, that, if you get too close or even touch it, you're gonna get burned. Bad.
So I'm just gonna sit back and just kind of admire the light. Just gonna yell out loud, "It's like flames are dancing!"
As you just hear this lady from somewhere inside of this room, you just... What?
Fire is dancing!
What was it you wanted, Ametsa?
Nothing! I'm just getting excited about fire!
Okay. She comes back out. I'm back. Are you sitting in front of the fire?
It's like it's dancing. It's so fun!
So you don't remember anything?
No.
She
No, I
just
don't.
she just sits on the couch and to the right of you.
I'm gonna face her.
You don't even remember how you got here.
No, ma'am.
Well. Do you want anything?
Maybe some water, please?
Very well.
Thank you.
She gets off the couch and just starts walking back over.
You know, you're a very nice lady. Does she give me any vibes?
No bad vibes. You actually get no vibes off her. You do see those like orange aura around her, like almost like it's an outline of her. And she is kind of like holding that little, that black hole bit, just under her hand.
I wonder if she has that kind of, whatchamacallit, black matter ability.
Dark matter?
Yeah, dark matter ability where it's almost like a black hole that sucks things in.
That's not what dark matter does.
I forget which one does what.
Dark matter influences gravity.
Either way.
Actually, let's look it up, science. Dark matter in some cosmological theories. No. Oh my gosh, non-luminous material that is postulated to exist in space and that could take over several forms, including weakly particles, cold dark matter, or high energy random moving particles, which have the Big Bang hot dark matter. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. She walks back out, and she has like a glass, very neat glass of water. Here's your water.
thank you so much for taking time to get it.
No problem.
I'll grab the water.
You grab the water.
Grab the water.
You grab the water, and fuck. You grab the water, and it's cold, like really cold. She's just kind of like bouncing. She's just kind of bouncing the little black hole from finger to finger, hand to hand, just messing around with it.
What's that thing in your hand? It looks really cool. You manifest that?
No, it's a stagnant black hole.
Fascinating. Very interesting. Let's take a sip of that water.
Yeah, very. As she clicks her finger, and then clicks it again, as you get sucked over towards her. You stop and slide across the ground, like 2 feet away from her. She looks down at you and says, "And that was an activated black hole. Charged."
Awesome. Wow. You're so strong.
It's not me, it's my abilities.
That means it is you, because it's a part of you that you control, right?
No. She's kind of like, she's looking down at you with a very stern, straight face. Her facial expression hasn't really changed. She hasn't been smiling or frowning. It's just been very straight and unexpressive.
I'm just gonna look at her and just kind of just smile.
She does give just a tiny little smirk back. And she looks and says, "You don't have any splinters, do you?"
Splinters? I'm gonna check my knees, see if I got anything.
I think your ass is the thing that you have to worry about since you were sitting on the ground.
You don't know.
No, you don't have any splinters, Morgan.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and check my knees because they were totally touching the ground. Oh, my ass, it's loaded with splinters, but my knees though!
On a dress they can sit strange, okay? She's got a big dress on. You can have... Yeah. I lost my wording again.
She looks at you and says, "My name's Charlotte, by the way."
Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Huh?
Yes.
That's a nice name.
Mm-hmm.
How
Are
long have
you...
you...
Go ahead.
What? No. I was gonna start another part of the conversation. You continue.
Are you aware of what you are?
Nope. Except I am alive?
Okay. How do we start? What were you going to say?
Well, I was gonna do a conversation asking how long have you lived here? Is anyone else here with you?
2,000 years, and no.
2,000 years? Wow, that's a long time.
I am Starbornian. Black hole.
Borean?
Starbornian. It's a race of people who are birthed from dead stars and bury themselves into the planet that hosts them, destroy it, and convert that into a star. And the next Starbornian is born from that.
Are you gonna be doing that in the future?
Most likely not, no.
Interesting.
I'm actually royal to Starbornians.
Wow.
So I have no need.
Oh. That's nice.
But you... Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was gonna ask about why did you ask if I knew what I was?
Because you're a hand.
A hand?
Yes, a hand.
What's that? Is it like the hand I have right now? And just kind of raise both my hands. My hands?
Exactly.
Or am I physically the shape of a hand? What do I even look like? Am I the shape of a hand?
She holds up, sorry, not as. I don't like that habit. I just don't like building habits. She holds up a mirror and, sorry, not a mirror, but she kind of makes like this strange reflective light, and you see yourself. No, you're not an actual hand. You are a dominant force in a dimension that holds up the universe. Hence.
Oh, wow. Well, that's interesting. So, like
Yeah.
a supernatural being?
Supernatural is not exactly the word I'd use for it.
Oh.
More natural than the people that live on this planet.
Ooh. So, what can a hand do?
Well, that depends on the type of hand that you are. The black hand can sever tension within the universe and destroy the entire section of it. The white hand can take all soul from a section. The purple hand can kill everything in a section of the universe, causing encounters to go down to zero. The orange hand can turn all soul into anti-soul. The rose hand can make everything sleep, reality literally warp, causing a dreamlike world that she dominates.
Wait,
And the
which one
green
makes the
hands
dream
can
like?
create the ultimate weapon,
Which one makes the dreamlike world again?
the rose hand.
The rose hand.
Yeah.
Oh. Have you met all of them?
I've met a few. I've met a comrade, the last rose hand.
Oh. How do I know which rose hand? Rose hand. I got stuck in the rose hand. That one's interesting. And the black hand. Holy cow. But how do you know which hand you are?
Well, you have to discover it.
Discover.
Or get told by a hand. But
Get told
you
by
can
hand.
discover it through using your power.
Okay.
First of all, you have to find a boss. Would you like to go do
Boss?
that?
Sure. You know? Yeah.
She gives a very warm and genuine smile. It's comforting to see.
You look
Come
very
along.
pretty when you smile.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Wrong pixel. Come along. She gets up off the couch and sets her glass of water on a nightstand that I forgot to add.
Ooh. It's a nightstand you forgot to add.
I love nightstands. They're so convenient. Especially during...
Stand that just, the one stand that just appears out of nowhere. It's the most convenient stand.
Nightstands are so convenient! Okay, I'm ready to continue. She looks at you, are you coming along?
Yes, yep. I'm just gonna
Okay.
kind of skip over after.
You're energetic.
Really? That's a nice way to describe me. Thank you.
Just as observation, not a nice comment. So you're certain you don't remember anything?
Yep, very certain. I don't know why I don't remember. Why is it that I don't remember?
Chances are you're going through a trial.
A trial?
Mm-hmm. A trial.
Yeah.
Which would mean that you have to learn a lesson. A very valuable one. And until you do that, you cannot create your own dimension. You must... To unlock your legendary technique, You have to learn a lesson.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You sense off in the forest, to your left, a super powerful energy.
What's that?
When you look over, you see a shine in the sky, a red shine.
Do I notice, like, if it's headed toward us directly, or?
It doesn't look like it's moving I just hate habits, that's it. Charlotte looks up to see that shine, and she gets a very somber look on her face. Very, kind of, well, damn.
What's that?
Our saving grace.
Saving grace?
Our saving grace.
Oh.
The thing that's gonna rescue us all.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna wave at it. just a Metza just starts the waving.
You wave your hand at it, and a pink, like, pinkish purple energy comes out of your hand. Just whoosh.
Holy moly!
Charlotte turns to you and says, "What?" Rose hand it is. Come along. Charlotte turns west and starts walking that way, towards the forest that you saw before. Are you coming with?
Yes, I'm gonna follow her. Do I get any vibes from that forest?
You get a sense of danger, but not really super negative vibes. Just like, oh, okay, there's something strong there.
Is this forest full of anything too dangerous for people to handle?
Every forest is. But with me, you should be fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna create a bookmark here.
That's an amazing book.
So, what is it you would like to do? Amensa.
Well, first, is there anything else that maybe I can try and find?
What do you mean?
Well, if I know I don't have any memories, but I would assume that that abilities aren't just focused on just by, physical body. What if it manifests through other objects?
How so? Example, please.
Just like looking around, like say a piece of like a rock or a stick. It'd be almost like a staff where it can manifest in a way like an orb. That sometimes you need help to circulate, to direct things.
A catalyst.
Catalyst?
Yes, catalysts carry energy. Not carry energy, they transfer one source of energy out, amplifying it.
Oh.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I was just wondering, is that used often?
Catalysts? Yes, very.
Even for a hand?
Oh, absolutely. Every hand has a catalyst, actually.
Oh.
A very special one.
Each one's different?
Yes, very different. Each one changes the way you work.
Oh.
You can try and summon yours if you like.
I can summon mine?
Yes.
Oh, heck yeah, I want to try.
How do you try to do it, Morgan?
I'm gonna just kind of see if I just reach my hands out. I'm just gonna kind of try and focus on my hands or something.
You reach your hands out and a large rose pops out from your hands, and it's floating there in the air. Floating, and it's spinning around in circles.
I'm gonna kind of look over to, like, maybe a tree that's closest to us and just kind of point at it and see what happens.
You point at the tree, and the tree begins to start sprouting flowers your rose shoots a stem out of the front, and it becomes pointed. The stem below it becomes a handle.
Ooh.
Charlotte looks at you and says, "Well, impressive. What would you like to name your rose weapon?"
I can name it?
Yeah, you can name it. I'm pretty sure hands have a second one if you want to change it.
Really? All right, let me name this one first. That way I know how to summon it.
Once you summon your second one, you're gonna have to choose between the two.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means I have to name it later. Okay, let's see what if let's try and summon the second one. See what happens. Okay, I'm gonna try and like close my hand and open it again.
A small flower petal, specifically a sakura petal, pops out of your hands.
Oh.
It starts floating in the air and starts multiplying and creates these fan blades with tiny little sakura petals at the end. 2 fan blades, and they look like this.
I want to try and kind of like swing it around. Not make sure it's not aimed at Charlotte, but somewhere where there's an opening and see what happens.
You swing it around?
Like
Which
fan
one?
it a bit. Try and fan it up and down first.
You fan the sakura fan, and a razor sharp sakura petal shoots out of it.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
What happens if I spin it?
Charlotte turns to you and says, "Well, the razor sakura.
A razor chakra?
Sakura, but yes. Razor sakura is always the rose hands.
Oh,
Flowers. Huh. Interesting. Which one
So
will you
this-
choose?
So one acts like a shooting ranged weapon. The other one's pointy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What a fascinating thing to really think about. Wonder how I can adapt between the two. One's more far ranged, one is close ranged.
Mm-hmm. Which one will you choose?
Am I allowed to try out both for a minute?
Well, you can use your other weapon, and then you have to choose.
Yeah, true. I want to try and spin the fan a bit and see if anything else happens. Like, kind of like mess with it, mess around near the fans, or kind of try maybe toss it at a distance, see if it does anything.
You spin the fan?
Yeah.
The fan comes off your hand.
Alright.
It comes off of your hand and starts flying, carrying this pinkish energy around it as it... sorry. It's okay to say as. It starts floating above you and creates this ring, almost. And shoots flower petals to the sides. You see a singular flower petal cut into a tree, burrowing a hole through it.
Whoa.
Charlotte just kind of gives like a little clap.
If I try to look into the sword one, will I be able to go back to the fan or choose the fan again if I end up liking it more?
Once you choose one weapon, you will have to stick with that.
I know, kind of. I mean, like, since I'm trying to look at what else they do and stuff, if I looked back at the sword for a moment, will I be able to still choose, or will it just
Yes.
automatically choose?
Yes. It's upon your own will.
Okay. I'm gonna try and see if I can, like, go for the sword again and kind of swing it around.
You start swinging the sword around, and it starts spreading these strange spores. Sorry, my computer is low on battery. I should be charging it. I don't know why it's not charging. Just give me a moment. And we're back. Okie dokie. Yeah, no, it starts spreading around these strange looking spores, as I said.
Okay. I want to kind of like move around, see if it either follows a hand movement or if they just kind of flow around.
You see how these flowers are starting to pop up out of nowhere.
Ooh, there's so many flowers.
Charlotte just looks at you and says, "Just stop."
Why?
Because those flowers are venomous, toxic.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try and like do a hand gesture, kind of like close one of my hands to see if maybe they'll die
All the flowers
out.
shut and go on the ground.
Oh. Well, I guess now I know what that does. That's actually really interesting. I
And
want to try and
Morgan?
swirl the sword in a circle.
Morgan,
Yes.
when you shut your hand and all of the flowers, you can kind of feel this strange rumbling happen below you as you see the ground starting to like mold up in front of you over
What
here.
did I do? Charlotte!
You see a giant flower just pointing towards you, kind of looking at you.
Is this the sword's doing?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Holy roses.
And she looks just as shocked.
I looked over to her.
I can't draw
like,
a flower. I just can't.
Yeah. I just looked over to Charlotte like, I think we know who wins, right?
She just has her mouth open like, what the fuck?
I'm just gonna just like look at, smile brightly, go over to the flower.
And it burrows back down into the ground. When you start walking over towards it, it burrows back down into the ground. And you see just a giant fucking crater where it was. It was just a big old sunflower.
Big old sunflower. I'm just gonna look back at Charlotte for a minute.
Her mouth is still open, like just flabbergasted.
I didn't even get to see what it does.
Yeah, okay. That's terrifying.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Do you think it wins?
I don't have an opinion.
Of course you have an opinion. You're an individual, silly. You're so funny. I think it wins.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back up to her. I'm just gonna close my eyes, see if I can pop up like a normal flower.
Nothing happens.
Dang it, I just kind of looked disappointed for a minute. Like, I was hoping to summon a flower for you.
Well, the flower isn't your power, Ametsa.
Huh?
The flower isn't your power.
True. It looked like it with all the flowers. It was fun.
That was the sword that did that.
Okay, true. Right. I wonder what my hand can do. I'm just gonna point at the crater. Since it's an open view, nothing can exactly get more destroyed than the crater already is, right? So I kind of like want to look and point at it to see if I can do anything. And kind of use one hand to circle around.
You point towards the crater, and you see that purple, that purple and red shine that you saw in the sky fly past the horizon.
Wait, huh?
And you were pointing in its direction when it happened.
I'm gonna process that for a moment and look back at Charlotte for a second.
As you can almost see the breath leave her body as she looks terrified.
I'm so scared.
Okay. She creates a black bubble around both of you guys.
Why are you doing a bubble? Her soul.
Well, Morgan, you predicted it right, I would say. You ready?
Yeah. Imagine having prediction powers. That music tells me something scary's gonna happen.
No, let's go this way. Morgan? You ready?
Yeah.
You and Charlotte both appear in empty space. You guys still have that void-looking bubble around you, but you are looking down on this gigantic planet. Massive planet. As you see that little shine of the little purple and red shine come through, as you see it bore through the entire planet.
No.
Debris starts flying off and begins orbiting around. And just starts crashing down, creating a ring of fire around the planet. And notice pieces begin flying off of the planet.
Oh no. Charlotte, the planet, please.
Charlotte looks at you and says, "This has been supposed to happen."
So it's supposed to happen?
Yep.
Why?
Don't know. The Black Hand warned us, though.
But your clean house.
My house will be undamaged.
Really? So
Yes.
where did you find out about a warning?
Huh?
You said that you found a warning? What do you mean?
He told all of us before your arrival.
Who told you all that?
The Black Hand.
Oh. Such a shame that's happening.
Very much so.
Is there a way to rebuild it in a way?
I'm not sure.
Maybe we could. We can bump those pieces back together. Maybe they could be a little deformed, but no circle's too perfect, right? Recreate a world. Wouldn't that be interesting to do? Ooh, what's that pink thing over there?
Charlotte's looking very sad. I don't know.
Are you sad?
My world. Our world. It's all gone. Not gone, but sundered.
Maybe we can put it back together.
You see these... Ooh, I'm hoping... Oh, thank God. You see these strange... Sorry. Purple tendrils kind of stretching out and touching the planet, the pieces of the planet.
Hey, what's those things?
I don't know, actually.
It's so interesting. Maybe pulling the whole fling back together. That's awesome.
It doesn't look like it.
No?
No.
That thing looks like it's a parasite. Now that I think about it, at least. A few of them look like they may be eyes. Looks like a parasite that can suck life out of anything.
Maybe.
Is there a way to kill space parasites?
I'm not sure. I don't have all the answers.
Okay, true. I'm sorry. You're right.
You appear back. After she clicks her fingers. Everything seems fine, except for the fact that the world now has this strange purplish hue to it.
What world? Oh my.
Well, there's nothing we can do about that. Nothing.
Sure, there's something. It's just not visible. It's not a visible answer, but it's there. We just need to know how to look for it.
Well, we will find something. Guaranteed. I know it. You're right. I just don't know what to do.
It's okay to be lost. How about we all try and get stronger? Maybe if we meet the Black Cat, maybe he'll know something, or they. I don't. Isn't it? What? I don't want to assume. Okay, I'm just gonna go and get stronger.
You don't want to assume what?
Don't want to assume if it's a guy, a normal human being, a female.
What do you mean?
I don't want to assume who the Black Cat is. Basically.
Male.
Huh?
Male, and don't be so worried about assumations. If somebody corrects you, they correct you.
Okay.
No reason to fear ignorance.
You're right.
For anybody that just got pissed off at what I said, fuck you. You deserve to get pissed.
Okay, I think I know which one I want to choose.
What do you mean?
I know what weapon to choose. The catalyst stuff. I'm gonna
Alright.
choose the sword.
Cool. Finally. Morgan?
Yeah.
That is going to be the end of the session. Thank you so much for playing us.
Been a pleasure.